What's up, folks? Long time no video. It's DK with Dark Vengeance. This is the Enslavers 2 custom campaign released by Blizzard. It's a lot harder than the first Enslavers, I have to admit. If I remember correctly, the last time I played this was when I was in like high school, I think. But anyway, this is the first episode, The Rescue. Save your fallen comrades. It's gonna be a very hefty macro map for this one. Greetings, Executor. We have survived the onslaught of the swarm, but as always, our victory comes with a price. Many of our fellow warriors still remain marooned upon Aiur. Since the warp gate has been destroyed, we must travel to our ruined homeworld and rescue our wounded brethren. To facilitate their safe transport, we must place their remains within dragoons, our stalkers. Master of the Tribunal, your task will not be easy, Executor. A number of renegade Zerg broods have taken root upon Aiur. We must recover the 3 stasis cells that hold the remains of our brethren and scour the nearby area of Zerg. Good luck, Executor. And Taro Adu. And Taro Tassadar. Destroy the renegade Zerg forces, so blah blah blah, destroy all enemy buildings. But we don't start with a base, unfortunately. We start with this, the mother load of all attack forces here. Well, looks like our zealots start with leg enhancements. Was that always a thing? Alright, let's start with the observer here. If possible, I don't want to use my Archon, so... Yeah, was there like a... I think this is a dead end. Yeah, this is a dead end. So we started off over here. This is kind of like the mission 2B of the original Enslavers campaign, where we have to destroy enemy buildings. Obviously, look at that triggered attack, my folks. But we'll be fine. Blizzard was kind enough to give us a lot of units. I should have morphed into an Archon though. And I should have used the High Templar a little bit better. Okay, let's go destroy all the sunken colonies. I don't need to destroy this yet. And there's our mineral field, which thankfully we can expand right away. Blizzard learned their mistake, man. Anyway, let's try to destroy all the overlords here. We're gonna need a lot of pylons. So you might be wondering, oh, DK, how come you're playing this first? Where's the next episode of Do the End, yo? Well, it'll come out eventually. It's actually 1:23 a.m. here in Hawaii time. I got back I had some dinner with my friends, yeah, and my girlfriend, which I guess I haven't mentioned to my viewers. That's kind of another reason why I've been kind of not been uploading as much, but you know, given the chance, I will try to upload more. But then after that, went on a late night date, which this Archon can survive. Alright. Well, I need one more pylon. I need a pylon here actually. And yeah, it takes up a lot of time, or a lot of my time, but I enjoy it. And well, pretty much, what can you say, you know? And I'm also working on a new project with StarCraft, so And I've also been watching Dota 2 TI8, the International, which is a very big thing for the Dota scene. And that's the reason why I haven't been uploading the past week or so. I guess it's been like 6 or 7 days since I last uploaded my last video, YouTube video, so you have to understand. But anyway, I start with literally 0 gas, which is problematic. And I need a lot of probes, a lot of expand locations here. But the reason why I want to get a forge immediately is because I want to set a basic full-ton cannon structure. This is a big defense area. So I can also get my upgrade and whatnot. Do I have 3 pros in this simulator? I don't think so. And of course I want a gateway if possible. And another reason why I'm playing this is because I think I delayed this long enough, so. And if I remember correctly, this map is one of the easier ones. I think the hardest, if I remember correctly, the hardest map I felt like was where's my observer? Alright, thankfully this lurker is gonna come up here. You're dead, son. I had to waste a lot of stuff, but was when we get that Phoenix hero clone, the Dragoon. What was his name? I forgot his name, but we get a Phoenix lookalike hero in this campaign, and if I remember correctly, that map was hard. It was a Twilight. If I remember correctly, it was a Twilight map setting. And yeah, that's when you face against Shezer's pirates or whatever. And it was pretty hard, but is it the next map? I forgot, but that's all I remember. This one, I remember there's like a little end cinematic stuff that happens when we destroy all the enemies or buildings and investigate the 3 stasis cells which are over there. So I don't know, tomorrow, maybe if I have time, I will upload Dudan first, I suppose. I also want to upload my next impending doom map and eventually wrap up my final map, which has been, halted for some time. But I'll eventually get it done. I mean, that map is pretty much actually almost done. 90% done, I should say. Yeah, sure, that Overlord. I need more probes. So there's 2 Zerg AIs, orange and brown, yada yada yada, basic AI script setting. Oh yeah, and then another thing I enjoyed about this campaign was the modified Dragoon Scout. There's like a micro section. Okay, so we don't have singularity charge on our Dragoons. I think that's where you get to control a Dark Archon hero, which was pretty much a modified unit, but and then you had there was a timer on them, but I don't know. That's what I remember at least, but I might be mistaken. Who knows? I need this. I don't need any more of that. Can I build some full-time cannon to trigger some units here? Let's try to keep that observer alive. I guess. Is that good range enough?
Upgrade complete.
I'll just make a cannon here too, just in case they use Mutalisk. Let's get armor. Scout out the whole map here. There's a spore colony. Let's be careful. Zergling scout. Do I need more pros? Probably. I need more dragoons. Always get dragoons again. And thankfully, Brown's base is not a an island map. Not island map, island base rather. Looks like I'm gonna need another cannon here though. That's for sure. And I'll make some Archons. It's a good thing we have Hallucination and Psionic Storm. So I might keep some High Templars if I make one. So let's make that cannon there. And I want to expand here. It's a free base. But why take this when you can take this for better stuff? Okay, so that's what I'll do actually. And you notice how the AI use lurkers. So this map is intended for Brood War expansion. But the thing about this is, as always, it's Enslavers, so you get the full tech option. So you can build carriers in this map already, the very first map. But that's up to you. Here it comes soon. Look at that micro, DK. Okay, I want to make more gateways here, if possible. I'll actually bring this there. And let's go attack. Oh, look at that Sunken Calling focus firing my Dragoon, yo. Well, we're fine. Anyway, let's back to reality here. Build some units and stuff. Probably get another forge if possible. Gotta wait for this to kind of, the creep to kind of remove itself. And I'll set up a base here. As for this observer, you can keep scouting here if you can. A lot of spore colonies and overlords, detectors. Hopefully the AI doesn't use plague. I think they do, but I don't entirely remember. All I know is that I need this observer alive, and which is why I should probably get a global facility somewhere down here, I guess. And meanwhile, I get some upgrade here. Maybe I'll just any defilers here, Mon? Brood anywhere? Nope.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, just one more pixel, please. There we go. Keep upgrading. I can get more Archons, maybe. No, I'll save some minerals. Very good. You can't go F yourself, Mr. Overlord. I'll just make a lot of goons here. Like so. So yeah, not much has been going on. There is like this Hurricane Lane thing going on in Hawaii, and it was reduced to a tropical storm. It was a bunch of nothing. And I remember a lot of people like were buying water and like those butane gas. Is it called butane? I don't know, some kind of propane gas thing, you know, to kind of use to cook yourself some stuff when electricity runs out. But with the cooker, but it's like if you go to like a yakiniku, like a Korean barbecue place, they have those things. That's what I'm talking about. But so people are buying a lot of water bottles and just pretty much stocking up on all those stuff. But I didn't. Well, in the first place, I already had a lot of water bottles to begin with, so that was no problem. I guess, yeah, and then basically, work was cancelled on Friday. But it was basically all for naught. Although the only good thing about it was that I didn't have work, which was good, you know. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. So I didn't have work last week Friday because of that hurricane stuff thing. But again, no real threat here in the island, the Hawaiian Islands. And DK is happily carrying on with his mundane life, I suppose. Oh, I forgot to get an observatory. Let's get that then. I probably should get another assimilator. Assimilate, yo! Become one of us. Assimilate that gas into a Protoss gas tank. And if you're a Zerg, extract that gas into a gas orb for the Zerg. And if you're a Terran, refine the raw Destiny gas into a rectangle gas for the Terran. I don't know, what the hell am I saying? It's almost 2 a.m. I could have gone to sleep, but I felt like I probably should have uploaded just to remind my subscribers that I am indeed alive here. So what's up? Alright, we're fine, we cool. Let's get another observer, let's get a sight range, let's get some butane gas, or Vespene gas rather, let's make more probes, let's make more gateway, look at that, do that. Here. Let's make more dragoons, or become broke, I guess. Alright, or let's just upgrade. Work fees or gas income rate is kind of slow here. I feel like I can't tap orange. These guys can go back. I need more probes, rather. Sure. So why not? Oh, look at this. 1 mineral patches. Or these two, rather, are kind of. Or these three are rather low on mineral number count. Some more variety there. For the viewer. Or the player, rather. Alright, this Archon's fully shielded up. Let's go attack. I got a lot of walking spiders. Okay, actually, let's help our full-time cannons here first. And let's make more zealots now. To me, it's the game's be slow. Alright. Well, we managed to protect the full-time cannons. And I noticed, so right now I'm working on a new project, or the youth school stuff. So what was I saying? Did they spawn breeding one of my high Templars? No. But anyway, so the map editor, if you use those different ramp thing that's available with the new map editor, normal map editor, then you cannot play with 1.16, which makes sense to be honest, but it's kind of a little bit unexpected, I suppose. Alright, let's make more units here. How's stuff here? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's get some targets here. Because why not? I'll make just one for now. How's everything? Our units are being clunky even in 2018. Welcome to StarCraft, folks. Is it really remastered? That's only for you to kind of determine. Let's make more cannons here actually, because I'm concerned. Did we lose any observers? Probably did. Destroy all the spores, please. Alright, more reinforcements. We can't make the Dark Templars yet, because mirror-wise, we haven't met the Dark Templar yet. I think this is right before, I don't know, I think it is the same setting as. Same setting as Blue War. Sometime here and there, I guess. Yo, where's my other High Templar? Oh, he's over here. Alright, meld. my observer, man? Alright, get more observer. I was upgraded, keep getting upgrades to this. And these guys merge. Please merge. As for this dude, let's get the fleet beacon and be useful. And let's get observer speed too, why not? What is this called? Gravitic boosters. There's gravitic thrusters too, I think. For the scout speed or whatever it was. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, focus fire. There we go. Where are we getting up to? Oh, we're fine, yo, we're fine. Just make a lot of more dragoons and probably make more gateways.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Like so, I guess. Let's get a carrier here, why not? Hey, wait for me, fellas. Where's my observer? Man, I'm like kind of half baked right now. Alright, orange is done. Let's try to destroy the queens if we can. And oh, okay, there's the observer. We'll make another one. We'll rally our units over here to our second base. That should do it. House upgrade. One more upgrade. This base is just a lot of middle fields. Alright, let's go attack! We're very strong. Very, 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 very strong. And we'll rally our more pylons. Alright, that should do. That should do. This should not be. Let's build over there. Alright, guys. A lot of ultralists blocking our path. Feels bad, man. What's this one fella doing here? And where's my observer? Alright. Let's go over here, actually. The 1998 cliff, man. Your command, Gouch. Wow, we're using splendid amount of resources. Hell yeah. How's upgrade? Level 3 shield is done. Is it level 3? It's only level 2 actually. And we're losing units left and right. No problem. No problem. Looks like I can get some Archons now because I have more gas. And this carrier is almost getting blown up to pieces. Understandable. Wow, it's a devourer! Alright, let's back. Alright, let's get some shield upgrade here. I need some gateway units. More gateway units, rather. Actually, let's go help your brethren out. Oh, that's Zerg nasty, nasty blockage. Maybe I can use these high templars. Or Archon, for high temp, Psion Explorer rather. I probably shouldn't build this carrier, to be honest, but
carrier has arrived. Your command.
Alright, so I should be done it within 10 minutes. Within 5 minutes, rather. If I mass up more units. I'm using resources rapidly, so that's good. I'm not running out of mineral fuels. Yeah, still got a long way. Over here too, it's kind of fresh.
Upgrade complete.
Wow, why me, man?
My life for I.
How are you guys doing?
You have not enough minerals. I long for combat.
What's this? I think Brown has map pack. Ow! And now I'm plagued. Alright, how's everything? I think we took out bulk with their units. And we're fully upgraded, sort of. Alright, we're breaking through.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
How's their upgrading, man? Oh, they're level 3 upgraded. No wonder they're kind of strong. Well, they really hate carriers, huh? Alright. Oh, I made a scout? Okay. Well, whatever works, I guess. We need one more observer part. This has 5 HP. That thing is good as dead, I guess. But I'll still risk myself and get another interceptor. Come on, observer, do your thing. Observe the lurkers. Look at that stasis zone. Alright, let's go, go. Hey, we're good.
Have engaged the enemy.
I think Zerats take 40 seconds to build and Dragoons like 42 seconds or something, 45.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Kill that queen, please. And the guardian next. Level 3 and 2 up here, huh?
I long for combat. Your warriors have engaged.
Oh, wrong way, fellas. Alright. I think I did it before 25 minutes. Oh, good. Observers. Destroy all buildings, man! Oh, no, I suppose this observer almost died too. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Unidentified Protoss shuttle arriving! Exclamation mark! What's this? Your fallen brethren shall embrace the void. Not like this. Dark Templar are attacking the stasis cells, preparing to call reinforcements. You are surrounded. Cease your attacks or be destroyed. We surrender for now. We are moving in to pick up the prisoners, Executor. Who is ours? Prisoners are on board, Executor, returning to Shikuros. Only one station cell remains, Executor. My thanks for restoring me. I am Meridas. As ever, I pledge myself to the service of Aiur. Mission completo. Alright, it was Aiur. So I guess it is the next map that's gonna be kind of brutal. Renegade Swarm, Mysterious Protoss Force, actually led by Urzaz. Spoiler alert. And with the rescue force. Eventually we'll meet up with Mojo, so that kind of tells you that the Terran Dominion hero guy took sides with Mojo, I guess, or something. Anyway, that felt kind of long. It's 1:51 a.m. Time to sleep, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.